And we're back. Welcome to the show to nowhere. Mike and John with you tonight. We are missing Chuckster. He's out sick.
He's not feeling good.
That poor guy.
His vajayjay is a bleeding.
Yeah, he does get sick a lot. Now he I guess he is out and about a lot more than you and me are.
Nowadays, yes.
Nowadays.
Yes.
Right.
But even back in the day, he got sick a lot more.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Poor guy. Like, there's something.
I think he got part of my mom's.
The thing where
mom's constantly fucked up for something. So I think he got that. You know what I mean? Where look at his shoulder, his fucking knee, and it could be a little bit that he doesn't pay attention to what he's doing and runs into shit.
This is true too. And this is Chuck. He goes and digs in the dirt and does whatever, and then goes and eats a sandwich.
Yeah.
Right, or whatnot. Not even thinking twice about it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he goes at everything outside. It doesn't matter. Got to get it done. Let's not think about how to move this safely and efficiently.
Nope,
let's just get it done.
Let's just move it.
And that's what fucks him up a lot. You know what I mean? I love him to death, but there's some decisions he makes on jobs where I'm like, or we could take an extra 15, 20 minutes and do it this way, and I'm not going to fuck up my back.
And not going to tear everything up.
Yeah.
We got a machine over there for a reason. Oh, it'll take too long to go down there and get the machine. Come up here. I have it moved by then. Yeah, but it's 350 pounds, dude. Let me go get the machine.
And we'll just slide it down.
Or you go get it. One of the two. And,
let's do this.
He would do that a lot,
yeah.
Man. I'm like, dude, I paid for that to be on the job for us to use.
Let's use it.
To move shit. Well, I don't want to bring it over here. He always had Well, by the time I got it over here, love you, Chuck, but that's just, he ain't going to listen to this any fucking way. I don't know what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I don't know what we're worried about. He ain't going to listen. We could post this tonight with him being at home sick.
Oh, my God, dude.
And he still won't listen.
He still won't listen.
He probably doesn't even have it on his phone.
He probably doesn't.
Oh, I can guarantee he doesn't.
He probably doesn't.
He tells us.
He's never liked or subscribed or anything, right?
He tells us, he's like, I listen to him.
He does say that. I listen to it.
And then the next day you ask him, he's like, oh, why would I listen to it? Well, I lived it. And it's like, wait a minute. You're at the core of the center here, Chucky.
That's hilarious, dude.
Without your support, where are we going?
Where are we going?
What are we doing?
We need you, man.
That'd be another subscriber.
Well, speaking of not listening, I saw this funny meme the other day.
Right.
It's got Milli Vanilli on it. Remember Milli Vanilli?
Yes.
Right? The lip sync king guys.
One of them
whatever.
committed suicide.
Did they really?
Yeah, one of them killed himself over the whole fucking lip syncing thing.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Or I don't remember that at least.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, one of them offed himself just from the sheer fucking
Well, think about
shame.
this now. The meme I saw brought this point to me, and I thought it was kind of funny until you just told me he died. That kind of sucks now.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have held that in a little bit longer.
But thinking about all these girls, mainly, and guys,
right,
that are making thousands, if not millions, off of lip syncing other people's songs on TikTok.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right? These guys, they lost everything over doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they were holding concerts and everything.
Yeah, but that's a little different. People on TikTok, that's a 5'2" blonde-headed chick. That ain't Bon Jovi.
With big titties. Yeah, singing Bon Jovi.
That's not Bon Jovi. You know what I mean?
In a little outfit.
Some fat guy playing air guitar ain't Angus Young. You know what I mean? You know that ain't right. But Milli Vanilli, they fronted like it was them.
That's true. They fronted like it was their shit.
Right.
And they invented it and they were going to do it. Or they did it.
But yeah, one of them.
That sucks that one of them killed themselves.
One of them can.
I was going to say they could make a comeback, but I guess not.
No.
Yeah.
No. They might have a TikTok career, but no. One of them.
Is it Millie or or vanilla?
I don't know.
It's terrible. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing.
Well, the same thing happened with that one group.
Oh my God. TLC?
No. No, but I watched a thing about that. I was told she fell out of a Jeep and died.
Yeah.
It's not the case.
What happened?
She was in a Mitsubishi Montero Sport or something like that.
Okay, like a little SUV, right?
Right, but it was sketchy as shit. The thing was all fucked up anyway. You know, driving and all that.
Yeah.
And then the roads are fucking horrible. And she had come around a corner, and she veered to get out of the way of the truck coming or whatever. I guess she was in the wrong lane, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But she veered off, and then when she overcorrected, that's when shit went wrong.
Damn. Oh,
And
so
she got thrown.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like.
It was a legitimate car accident. It wasn't like she was fucking off and fell out of a Jeep and smashed her head. She literally got thrown from the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she wasn't driving, was she?
I don't know if she was driving.
Oh, I got you.
I don't know. But I thought that she'd fallen out of the back of a Jeep, fucking off, doing whatever.
I heard something along those same lines.
Yeah, I think that was just a rumor that was hitting, going all the way around. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Everybody likes to create their own.
Yeah, because they were like, she was in Jamaica.
We're probably spitting some
she was
untruths.
She was in Jamaica. Someone should have told her not to go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
Too soon? Too soon? Too soon? Maybe.
I just seen that coming.
She was actually in like Honduras.
Oh my God.
She was actually like in Honduras or something like that. She wasn't even in Jamaica.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything I was told way back in the day
is not true.
Not true. And no one we knew.
It's weird how that keeps happening.
Yeah. No one we knew actually did any of their own research, so everybody was just like, oh, is that how she died? All right,
That's
cool.
true.
I don't think anybody, and no offense to her family or anything like that, but I don't think anybody gave a shit enough to...
Oh, like really
make
sure the correct news got out there?
Right.
We probably read it off the Esquire at the...
at the Kroger.
Kroger stand.
Yeah, but, you know, it's sad, but... You know, it is what it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we got to put a picture up here. Do you remember that big limo? Check this thing out. You'll see it here in just a second. But this big limo in the 80s, the super limo that was really long.
Right.
Like it had a helicopter pad on the back. I think it had a pool in it.
No, it definitely had a hot tub or something like that.
Yeah, a big hot tub, I think. And then it had, I think it had like a party floor and like, just ridiculous, right? Like how could you drive it anywhere?
Oh, it's for sure.
You can see on the picture it has like 3 steering wheel or 3, wheels that turn in the front. And I don't know how it drove, but somebody built it. I bet it was expensive as shit.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a Cadillac. But underneath it there, you see the picture of it now. And that thing
completely
trashed. Completely
trashed.
It is just, it looks like they even cut it in half. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
well, dude, there's fucking 4 tires on each side in the middle. And 5 tires on each side in the back where the helicopter's at. Dude. You got to zoom in on the picture. Pause and look at it.
Where do you drive that thing, though?
I don't even know.
I mean, like, and is there somebody in the back steering? Like one of those fire trucks, where the guy in the back, the ladder guys?
Right, moving. Yeah.
Turning,
They did cut it in half. They did cut it in half.
It looks like they cut it in half, huh?
They did, right behind the middle set of wheels. That's so sad.
It is sad. I bet that was a nice car when it was a nice car.
I mean, they gutted that thing. They took the bumper off, the tires off.
I'm pretty sure it won the Guinness World Record for longest car or something like that.
Oh my God, I thought that was a dude kneeling right there.
It totally looks like it. It looked like a 12-pack sitting on the hood there, too.
That's the party place. Everybody goes there to have drinks.
Was that movie they kept getting in the Prius to have sex? All the Did you ever see
the
that?
other guys.
The other guys.
They had homeless orgies.
Homeless orgies in a Prius.
In any abandoned car. If you leave it abandoned, we have orgies in it. What? What? I love that whole movie. He's like, you don't want to bring Gator back. Gator don't take no shit.
Gator don't take no shit. No, she's ugly. Not attractive at all. What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
How did you get that? What are you talking about?
What are you doing? She's not that hot. What?
Wahlberg's like,
if you ever want to get away.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
I'm not talking to you. Hey.
So, on a different topic,
anyway.
It'll be one week at 10 o'clock tonight, 1 week since my last cigarette.
I'll be damned. Check that shit out.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man.
I know. One step closer.
It's crazy. After what?
Shit.
15 something years of smoking?
30. I'd be 30 years. I'd be another
Carry the one.
15.
I catch a niner in there.
Shit, I can't do the math. I can't do the math. I may have taken some stuff that is occupying.
You might be in like the late 30 something years, man. I mean,
yeah.
Like 30
33.
30 I was gonna say 32, 33.
33 years. That is.
Let's see if you can keep them going. Like and subscribe. Keep John going.
Yeah.
We ought to have we need to do some sort of competition thing or something like that. We keep our viewers engaged.
Yeah, to
in John's smoking adventures.
Yeah, man.
Non-smoking.
Non-smoking. I mean, I have been smoking a vape, but I think the world is not ready for John without nicotine.
Oh, I gotcha. Yes.
Especially for an armed John.
We need, still need the mellow and out. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
tension breaker stuff.
Well, just to,
Well, keep the tension down.
Yeah. Because me and the wife...
Before it breaks.
The wife quit the same time I did. The 2 cigarettes I bummed off Chucky last Saturday, I gave Lynn one and I had
That's
one.
worse than working together and living together.
Well, these help.
She trying that too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, you need the nicotine at least to,
Once we can get rid of this, once we can get rid of the habit.
That's a hard habit to get rid of.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people gain weight.
Yeah, because they start
eating.
Yep. Absolutely.
You got to put you got that hand to mouth.
Yep.
And I told the wife, I was like, if you got a problem with that, we can fix that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You need to be putting something in your mouth all the time.
If you need to put something in your mouth.
No problem.
Yeah. You can do this same motion.
Put it in your mouth. You can take care of that.
It'll all work out.
You can help her out. No problem.
I'm here. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Well, and at the same time, you're not thinking about a cigarette at that moment either.
No.
You're not even thinking about the vape at that moment.
No, but it's great.
You know what I mean?
I went outside for the first time and sat on the porch today for like 5-10 minutes with the wife, puffing on a vape. I haven't been out there. I haven't been down to the basement all week.
Okay.
You've
just been going through the withdrawals?
I've been trying to break all the habits because if I came down here, did any editing, anything like that, I would want a cigarette.
I got you.
Because I'm used to smoking and then looking, watching, and then doing whatever and then smoking and, while it's doing its thing, loading or buffering, or rendering and shit like that, I smoke.
You go smoke.
So it's like, I don't want to have that fight.
When I quit smoking 30-something years ago, I don't even know how long ago it was. I was, that addiction.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, I'll smoke weed every time I want to. Bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
because
smoke
then
too much weed.
Yeah, then you're too fucked up. You're like, damn, I just need a cigarette.
That's exactly it. You're laying there like, I need a cigarette.
I took one of my 500
Yeah,
milligrams.
you can't afford to do that anyway. So.
I took one of my 500 milligrams last night.
Okay.
And one just before we started. But I took it last night. So last weekend, I took one during, for the podcast or whatever.
Okay,
and then
right.
I was taking more.
Right.
Right.
I remember that.
Some of them hit different than others.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. So I don't take.
Ooh, that one kicked in.
Yeah. So I don't take them on school nights.
Ooh, my dick got hard. That one kicked in.
Yeah. I'm either fucked up or I got Peyronie's disease. No, but they used to call me banana cock.
That's hilarious.
But but anyway, so I took, last weekend I was good, and I actually took more to go with it because I was like, I'm not as fucked up as I thought I would be. You know what I mean?
One Viagra wasn't enough.
Yeah. I take a half a bottle. I get a 100-tab prescription. Oh, that's for what? 100 days?
Is that for one night?
It's for Saturday and Sunday.
It's a great week.
Yeah. Sometimes I start on Friday, depending on how much recovery time I need.
Oh my God, dude.
No, so I got home yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything, so I'm going to eat a 500.
Sure.
And I'm going to ride out tonight.
And
I'm going to sleep like a fucking baby.
Nice.
That one got to the point where I literally was like, I'm going to throw up. World was fucking spinning.
Whoa.
I mean, it hit like a fucking ton of bricks. I was like...
And that was the only one you took?
Yeah.
Even though the weekend before you took that plus.
Plus 175, 125, and then...
Y'all doing the math at home?
And then a couple 65s.
We're getting close to that 1,000 range.
Yeah. But...
He's a professional, folks.
Do not try this at home unless you're at my home.
Unless you're at his home. Don't come to his home.
No.
Because he'll just keep giving them to you.
Yeah.
Until you're over 1,000 with them.
That's the,
You gave me so many that damn night in Tennessee. I woke up 7 hours later, still stoned.
Dude, you know how much I got for that?
I woke up, holy shit.
I got lollipops. I got brownies.
Yeah, it was all kinds of stuff.
I got a bag
we had the munchies we were drinking at the bar.
Right.
Right, and we came back, so we had the beer munchies.
Yeah.
And we started pounding the
I was already eating them. I was eating them from the time I woke up.
And it's all the illegal Delta 9, all that kind of jazz stuff, gummies. But yeah, you were feeding me and Dave, boys. Here, eat this. Here, eat that. And we're stupid, and we just do it.
The one bag I had, I left Dave with like half of them.
Yeah, that's right.
The little, it was a bag probably about this tall, this wide, and it was probably about that thick, just full of freaking gummies.
Yes.
And then I had other ones too.
Yes, and you had other ones.
Because the goal was 1,400 that week.
That was the goal. I remember.
I think we got close if we did not hit it.
Damn sure got close. I don't know. It took a while to recover that next day.
Oh yeah.
Like for all of us.
Well, now imagine
even the ones that didn't take the gun.
Imagine that. That's Saturday. My Saturday mornings and my Sunday mornings are about the same way you felt when you woke up that day.
Okay, gotcha. It's a typical Saturday.
Yeah. See, I would like to go and hang out with Joey Diaz.
Okay, who's that?
He is a comedian.
All right.
That eats gummies.
Okay.
But he eats stuff like, dude, you got to watch some of his. If you haven't checked out Joey Diaz, check him out on some of the.
Hashtag Joey Diaz.
Yeah, he's on.
Diaz, is it?
Yeah, like Diaz, I think.
Diaz.
But he eats stuff called the Star of Death.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, like 1,000.
You're looking to get your hands on that, aren't you?
Like 1,000 milligrams.
All right, so anybody out there that makes the Star of Death, send John one. We'll film it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll eat the whole thing. I won't want to say his name, but somebody came over one day, and it was on my birthday.
Yeah.
And he had this. He had gone somewhere to another state and purchased said stuff, legal in that state.
Yes, correct. Mm-hmm.
And it was probably the size of a good sized cookie.
Ooh.
But it wasn't a cookie, it was a gummy.
Ooh.
And he brought it over, and he goes, he didn't say anything to me.
He just handed it to you?
He just handed it to me because he was talking with Chucky.
Okay.
And I was like,
well, that could be a long conversation.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, all right then. So I threw the whole motherfucker in my mouth.
What, the whole big gummy?
Yeah. Yeah, I ate the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like a fucking...
How many milligrams was it?
I think it was 600.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's one of those that's probably supposed to be broken up over like 50 milligram increments.
Because a few minutes later, after I had fully digested everything, said friend looked at me. He turned around with his hand out, and I was like...
He turned around, I'm like...
And I was like, what? And he goes, did you eat that whole fucking thing? And I was like, was I not supposed to? And he goes, no, you're supposed to just take a piece. And I was like, we're not clear. And he goes, you're going to be fucking shit fucked up in about fucking 30 minutes.
Oh, my God, dude.
And I ain't even kidding you.
Were you fucked up? I bet you were.
I had already eaten some.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't know that it was from another state.
Right.
I thought it was just from the local shop. I was like, yeah, I could, not a problem. Dude.
Oh my
fucking
God, dude.
Leveled.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it wasn't even 45 minutes after that. And I was like, I am not feeling so good.
I was about to say, man, did you feel nauseous? Or
yeah. Oh, yeah. It rocked my world.
And you had to, like, just sit down on the couch, like, don't talk to me, don't touch me.
Like with the with the 500s that I got. Yeah. Like last night, I was sitting on the couch, and it's fucking great, because when it hits you, and you're like, I'm going to throw up. I don't feel so good. With these, it literally, like a 10-minute window, and then you're back off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's not bad.
So when it hits, this is the sad part, and I don't have I do have problems, but I have learned when it hits, all I have to do is sit there and go, well, I got about 5 minutes. I'll be all right.
I'll be all right in a few.
Yeah. So I just ride it out, knowing that I'm not going to get up to get sick, because it's only going to be on for like 5 minutes. So when I hit that point, I'm
That's hilarious,
I'm like, yep, I've had too much. How much have I eaten?
Oh my God.
Okay. I only had one. Huh. Huh. Why am I feeling this way? They make them fucking different. I swear to God. Some of them, I think there's somebody in their shop that's like,
oh, like, let me make this a little stronger?
Yeah.
Let me make this a little weaker.
Or they know it. Because some of them I'll eat and I'll be like,
yes.
That's bullshit.
I agree.
That was a dud.
I agree.
You know? And it's crap.
Even the real, or if you will, the other state ones.
Right.
You eat one, not that, they always seem to be potent.
Right.
Don't ever really have too much of an issue, but some are stronger than others. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And I've noticed some will knock my ass out, and so some are probably an indica, and then some are sativa, because I'm like, all right, hey, let's do something. And it's like, you don't know.
It'll be in the same fucking bag or jar.
And
that's what fucks me up, because I'm like,
which I don't like, to be honest.
I don't either, because I don't want any indica. I do when I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But the sativa is what I want to take on a normal basis. I don't want to be so gourded that I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I just want to get rid of the aches and pains and being old and, that type of shit.
I took 2 gummies the other night. I think they were both indica.
Yeah.
After they kicked in, I was feeling good. I sat down with my boy and my wife. We were going to watch a movie, and they're like, Dad's going to fall asleep. I was like, no, I'm not. And I was feeling good, I was like, yeah. I was out. I didn't wake up till they waking me up at the end going, hey, it's over, let's go to bed. Okay. We got out, walked to bed, and went back. I was right back out.
Well, that's, their mixture isn't 100%.
No, it's not.
And it fucks with me because.
But sleeping is great.
Yeah, no, I always sleep
right.
great.
I mean,
I have gotten
even
more
the
sleep.
sativa ones. Once you fall asleep, sometimes they get your mind going. It takes a few minutes, but
you just eat a bunch of them.
You still sleep better. Yeah, you eat enough of them, it'll knock your ass out. You're right.
Yeah,
it sure will.
Because during the week,
which is the cool thing about weed, you can't really OD on it.
No,
it just passes you out.
I see people all the time.
Sorry,
they're like, no, you're good. I see people all the time on like little videos and stuff saying, like this one guy was all bitching about it. You're not bitching, you make kind of like a funny little comedy thing. Right. Why you guys make the gummies so strong? What are you white men? What are you white people running from?
That's right. What are you running from?
And I get it to an extent, but at the same time, I've eaten a lot of out of state and in state and all that. And as a younger kid, I smoked my fair share.
Sure. Absolutely.
And I don't understand how people are freaking out about it. Like this one cop.
Okay.
Busted some guy, and it was like this huge bust, like 13 pounds of fucking weed or something like that the guy had on him. I don't know. So the cop took.
The weed's just.
I know. The cop took some of the weed.
13 pounds of heroin,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But he took some of the weed and went home, and him and his wife made pot brownies.
Oh, the cop did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he called the fucking cops or 911 because he thought they were dying. His wife was on the floor, damn near passed out.
So they made them too strong. Or it was some killer shit.
Oh yeah, they made really good fucking cookies or brownies, dude. Yeah. And he's like, I think, because you can hear the 911 call.
Oh my God, no.
And he was like, I think I'm dying, or I think I'm dead. And it's like, I have eaten a lot of fucking gummies, and I used to smoke a lot of fucking weed. I've even made pot pizza. We've talked about it in other episodes.
About this. Check it out.
But I don't get how people get that way, where they're like, I'm dying. And it's like,
I know.
It's fucking weed.
Right.
And like,
close your eyes, chill out.
Yeah, last night on 2
But they don't have somebody sitting there helping them, telling them to calm down.
No,
it's
but
just in your head.
Why would you need that?
I don't know. I mean, about LSD, I get it. I don't get it on weed personally.
I don't get it either.
But
I don't get it on LSD either, because I've eaten acid by myself and stayed home by myself.
Allegedly.
I read it.
I've read it in a book.
In an article.
And when I did it
in Playboy.
in the book by myself, same thing. I mean,
I didn't have any problems with it.
No, and it was actually a good time.
Yeah. There's certain things you don't want to do. I don't want to go stare at the mirror and watch my freckles disappear and come back.
No, I don't want to do that either. I don't even want to look at the mirror.
No. It's fucking cool to watch my freckles disappear, because I saw myself with no freckles, and it's fucking weird. But
you can do that with AI nowadays.
Yeah. A little editing
stuff.
No, you don't. I wouldn't recommend it. But I don't get how people. I guess it's just your state of mind. Like everybody's like, "Oh man, I had a bad trip one time," and it was like, "How?
Right?
How did you have a bad trip?" Because even when things were terrible for me, financially, whatever,
Sure.
If I ate one of those, I forget about all my other shit.
Right,
because
you had a good time.
I'm trying to go into this to have a good time, because my life over there sucks.
Right.
So I'd rather take this, get away for 12 hours,
right.
and then, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Either they're mixing something else.
It's got to be.
Right, or they're taking too much, because that can be a problem for some people.
Weed.
Oh, I meant the acid. Bless you. Woo, that was loud.
That was.
Excuse it. Sorry, folks.
Sorry for the spike in sound, if anybody's made it this far.
If you made it this far. That's it.
I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand why people are like, oh, I'm dying. What'd you do? I smoked too much weed.
Right.
What? Go make a bowl of cereal and shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Go eat something. You'll be fine. Especially some chocolate or something.
Yeah.
It'll kill that high pretty good.
Take a fucking nap, You'll wake up feeling great. Just
I have been places. I used to, back in the day, get some really good stuff.
Right.
and I'd go over to somebody's house, and maybe they're not used to smoking some really quality shit.
Right.
And they would hit it, and yeah, the same kind of thing. You're like, whoa, man, I'm feeling weird. What was in that? It's just weed, dude.
Yeah.
It's just good weed. You know?
Yeah, it's not dirt weed.
Enjoy
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Okay? Enjoy the high right now.
Think of it as...
I'm going to smoke some more. Do you want some more? Fuck no! You know? But...
I don't get it. Like, you know.
Okay.
Maybe it's just difference of, you know, the way we grew up compared to
Possibly.
Maybe their upbringing. It's the only thing I can think of because...
Maybe it's a chemical imbalance in our heads. Like, some people can handle it, some people can't. And maybe it depends on the strains, and then it comes down to the terpenes and all that shit too, and all that combined, the cannabinoids
I just don't get it because
so
it's like
there's a science to it.
Yeah, but it's fucking weed, you know.
But you know,
at the end of the day, it's fucking weed.
It is fucking weed at the end of the day.
You're not gonna overdose.
I agree.
You're not gonna fucking, you know. Like last night, we were watching 2.5 Men.
No, the worst thing you can do is like maybe run around with a knife and fall on it, or I mean, you know, do something stupid.
No, you're not gonna run around. You're gonna trip.
You're gonna exactly.
You're gonna be walking and trip.
So don't do anything stupid while you're high,
or you're gonna choke to death on a piece of ice.
Make sure you're comfy. You got the TV.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Well, when we watched 2.5 Men last night, and Charlie Sheen was going to his doctor because he was fucking, you know, couldn't sleep and all this because him and his fiance broke up. Whatever. I'm not trying to tell you the story of the fucking show. So anyway, they write him a prescription for weed because he's out in Malibu. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So he comes back with the weed and he's sitting there rolling it up, and Berta walks in, their maid, their housekeeper or whatever. Comes in and was, you know, basically being Berta, like, oh, fuck, you know.
Oh, that smells good. Or, right. And then, or that's some good shit.
He was like, do you want some? And she goes, no, not while I'm working. And then she goes, finished doing what she was doing, like washing the dish. She goes, all right, I'm done.
I'm done.
So anyway,
I'm done working.
So they get fucking high. Yeah.
Okay.
And Charlie Sheen holds a joint up, and it looks like a Peyronie disease fucking joint. It's like a fucking just jack. I was like, even through the TV, I was like, what the fuck is that? You know? So Berta was like, what the fuck is that? And rolled a new one.
She had to do it.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
Then they get baked, and she goes, Berta goes, I'm going to go down and get us some churros from the pier. You know?
Sure, yeah, because they're right by it.
Yeah. So she takes off, and then all of a sudden Charlie Sheen starts hallucinating and seeing all his ex-girlfriends and shit all over the place. Fucking, oh, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you do this? Like kind of hounding him and shit. And I'm like,
not on weed.
I looked right at Lynn, and I was like, that does not happen when you're on weed.
No.
It's just not. What are you smoking fentanyl laced
That's
shit?
what I was about to say. Is it fentanyl laced?
They tell you to check your weed now.
What? Really?
Yeah, they tell you if you take your bud, educational purposes, if you take your bud and run it across a mirror, if it scratches the mirror, it's got fentanyl on it.
Or like leaves residue or something? Or what do you mean?
It's like it's almost
scratches?
like glass.
Fentanyl.
Really? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can fucking run it on a mirror, and if there's fentanyl laced in the bud, because they're doing that now.
I know.
You can run it across the mirror.
I've heard it's mainly like the cartel people that are doing it.
I don't understand why people want to kill their fucking, you know, their base.
I don't either.
But, you know, the homeless people, or the real bad meth addicts and shit, when they hear that fucking Jim Bob over here fucking OD'd on fucking Billy Bob's fucking meth, they all go and buy Billy Bob's meth.
Why? Because they all want to OD?
No, because it's the best shit. That's why old boy OD'd, because it was pure. So they all rush and start buying his shit up. So if you want to be a good drug dealer in the inner city,
kill somebody with
you
drugs?
basically just OD somebody, and then everybody will come buy your shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just do less than what he did.
I used to watch a lot of the Drugs Inc.
That's crazy.
You ever see that show?
I remember it. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't watch
it's still on now. I mean, you can still find it.
I don't have.
But they do like both sides of the spectrum, where the reporter will ride around with, or the film crew will ride around with the drug dealer.
Okay, sure.
And then they'll ride around with the cops as well.
Wow. Okay.
You know, in the same city.
Interesting.
Which is fucked up to me. It's like,
is fucked up.
How are you allowed to do this and post it on TV?
That's what I was thinking. Look at these drug dealers selling these kids right here in front of TV.
Yeah.
It's great.
And the cops are looking at the building like, I know that building.
Seriously, right?
That's the 300 block,
I know that building.
Yeah, to me, it just seems stupid. If I was a drug dealer, I would not want my face all over the fucking TV.
No.
Even though they're wearing a mask and all that shit, and you can't hear them, and they change their voices and shit, it's still... Dude, there's people that do YouTube channels.
What's wrong with these people that go and film that shit?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, these people are doing something bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to these bad people that probably are armed and the whole 9 yards and knock them on their fucking, hey, can we film you? That's totally liberal thinking, man.
Well, they go around it. They go through different channels.
What, my people call their people?
Yeah, pretty much.
People have people?
Pretty much.
They have lawyers?
Well, you ever see...
They probably do have lawyers.
Yeah. You ever see that? There's one lady that, not to catch a smuggler, but trafficked.
Okay.
There's a show called Trafficked and things like that.
Like kids trafficking, human trafficking?
No. It's like drug trafficking.
Okay, drug trafficking.
Human trafficking. Everything.
Anything
Just fucking... just illegal people doing fucking illegal shit. You know what I mean? Not illegal people, but just doing illegal shit. A lot of illegal shit going on. But she meets up with people that were doing credit card scams, people that were fucking calling the United States from living in Jamaica.
And they're interviewing with her?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I don't know. The ego.
It's the ego.
It's got to be.
It's totally the ego.
Look at what I've done. Look what I can do.
It's totally ego. I know
a lot of them are women, though.
Well, I was just about to say, I know this girl that is a drug dealer, and she's actually a big drug dealer.
Yeah.
Sells a lot.
Yeah.
Big quantities and such. I don't know her. I heard of her.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The word on the street.
Word on the street is. So anyway, all that aside, she's also going to school and like going for like her doctorate or something like that. Not necessarily a doctor, but doctorate in something.
Right. You don't want to go too far into it.
And I didn't say this to her. I said to her friend, I said, I don't get it. Like, and she has a full-time job too. Or not full-time, but a job where she makes good money. And I said, why does she do the dealing then? Because she's in a state where it's illegal still.
Yeah. And,
why take the risk when you got all this future ahead of you? And she looked me straight in the face and she said, it's the celebrity status. It's the being wanted. She likes people wanting something from her.
Right.
It becomes an addiction to the dealer.
Right.
For people to be coming to them for something.
Oh, absolutely.
And getting that phone call all day, every day of people wanting and giving you money for what you got.
You want to be
It actually
wanted.
becomes an addiction because everybody treats you like king because they want
what you have.
Those illegal things that you have.
Right.
And so I never thought about it like that. And
I didn't either.
Absolutely, yeah. So even though she's got all these other things going for her, and she doesn't necessarily need to do this, but she's addicted to doing this.
Right.
Because she loves the
attention.
The attention. That's totally what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
She's loving the attention.
I mean, to each its own. You know what I mean?
To each its own.
Even in California.
I tried it at one time. I hated the attention.
So when they made weed legal and all that out in California, everybody was like, oh, hell yeah, hooray.
Right.
Then all the taxes and everything got put on it. And now it's cheaper to buy it on the streets than it is to buy it in a dispensary. Now, granted.
My family out there buys it on the streets, not from the dispensaries.
Right. Because the dispensaries are just too much money.
Now, the good thing is you're allowed to grow it.
Right.
So you can grow your own.
Right.
Still.
What, up to 3 plants per person or something?
I think it's 6 plants per person in various stages. So technically you could have like 18, 24 in different stages of growth.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
I ain't said shit.
I ain't said shit. Well, that's probably a good point to wrap it up there. I'll take it. And if you like the show, please subscribe. Chuck needs a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you didn't,
go walk your fucking dog.
He needs to pee. Poor guy.
Yeah,
He's had to wait this whole 34 minutes or wherever we're at. I can't. 40 minutes. Ooh, long show.
All right.
Peace.